Meeting of agreement. Now I'll call to order the meeting of agreement Stormwater Board Wednesday, July 10th at 4:03. Can I have roll call, please?
Yes, David Bain.
Here.
Leanne Walder.
Here.
Is there a motion for approval of our minutes from the last meeting of June 12th?
So moved.
I will second that. Any discussion about those minutes? All right, all in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Approved. All right, old business, Chris.
Okay, if you recall the last meeting, you authorized me to put out that Park 800 stormwater improvements. We did so. We had, this is the area down on the screen. We had three reviews sent in, three proposals. There they are. We're actually looking at the price of design. We think we can do some of this in-house without the design. So I want to go ahead and remove that from our consideration. If we need a motion for that.
We could just say reject all proposals.
Reject all proposals.
Need a motion to
Yes.
reject all? Okay, I don't know. So moved.
All right, I will second. Any other discussion about the motion? All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, so we're on to new business.
Yeah, all to do business.
Yeah.
So the first thing we have on here is a change order from All-Star Paving. So the first change order number 1, was for the extended substantial completion days from for additional 6 days. We have looked at this with our engineers. We have the 6 days notated on the calendar. I've already signed this change order. I think I talked to the board about it last month. So I've just asked that we ratify the signature for change order number 1 with All-Star Paving.
So what you want is a motion to ratify approval of change order number 1. Is this the
Additional 6 working
motion
days.
to ratify approval of change order number 1 on the Tracy Legal Grant Culvert Replacement Project approved by the Stormwater Superintendent to extend the substantial completion date by 6 days to May 23rd, 2024. So moved. To bring it in.
All right, I'll second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. This is April Drive, right? So it's
April
over
Drive.
when it's done. Okay. All right.
All right, so I have another change order as well, same project. This is a reduction in the contract price from $530,442.00 to $527,257.50. What we did was we asked to remove or deduct for the staining. They brought out some stain panels that we just weren't satisfied with the look of the stain, so we just added the stain removal. So I recommend a motion to accept change order number 2 for reduction of price for the amount that I just mentioned. The stormwater superintendent to sign on the board we have.
Right, and that one we don't have a copy of, right?
Did I provide those? Oh, okay.
We don't have number 2.
Nope, I did not give you the copy, but I have a copy here if you'd like me to look at.
What was the original price?
$530,442.00.
So that's what we have in this current change order.
This would be a decrease of $3,184.50.
I will make that motion.
I will second. Any other discussion? All right, hearing none, all in favor of the change order number 2, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, Chris, the Valley.
Yeah, so the other item we have on there is an RFP for the Valley subdivision. We are also, I want to remove that from the agenda as well. We think we're gonna do that in-house.
Okay. Don't think we need a motion.
No, he's just withdrawn.
Okay.
On the front line.
All right, audience, anything from the audience? Anybody needs to address the board, either in person or online? All right, hearing that, we will move on to reports. Council,
Have none?
thank you. City engineer,
Nothing.
thanks. Controller? Billing? All right, Chris, back to you.
Okay, I've issued or given the board that field report. Won't read it. And then I'll make another announcement. My number 2, stormwater superintendent supervisor, Randy Weathers, is moving on. He's accepted a job as the sanitation superintendent. So he will leave us on Friday and start with sanitation on Monday. And we're going to miss him, but he'll be close if we ever need anything. That's all I have to report.
Okay. Anything from the mayor's office? Commissioners, anything you want to say? Yes.
I just got my stormwater bill in the mail and it made me think again if there was any way to combine it with the sanitation bill
We meld them together.
somehow. I don't know. Like just simplify it for people that are paying stormwater and sewage sanitation bill. I don't know if it could be a line item, mailed in. I mean, I just always struggle with paying it because you have to have your account numbers, you have to have the statement with you, the portal. It's just, it's quarterly, so by the time the next quarter runs around, surely I'm not the only person that has forgotten to pay a stormwater bill. But I am currently current.
So if it please board, I can inquire with the.
Yeah, they're separate funds and separate utilities, so they're.
But I mean, the trash is billed in that same statement, so I don't know if just asking the question.
The challenge is the user base.
So, I mean, we can talk. to
Kevin
them.
from the mayor's office.
I would love to hear from Kevin from the mayor's
Yeah, the
office.
challenge is the user base. Stormwater is billed to the owner. And sanitation oftentimes is billed to whoever's in the
The
property.
occupant.
So it's a huge, there's not as much overlap as,
Are they two separate systems that accept payment? Like,
yeah, they are currently, but it's actually a good time to talk about it, because I know on billings, long-term deal, they probably need to look at eventually. And that system's now 10 years old, that came on for sanitation, so.
I mean, if it could even be like through the same bill payment
Yeah.
system, then
Yeah.
I would imagine there's some efficiencies there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure something for them to look at.
Just a question.
Another thing to add to the two.
Chris, is there upcoming, I see the Fisher River Watch and Gardening for a Wildlife Workshop.
That was last month.
How are future ones communicated?
Social media.
Just social media? Is there a
There should be a
website that
website,
lists
like,
stuff
right.
out?
I'll check.
And your bill.
And pay my bill? Yes.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, anything else?
No, I should be good for now.
Okay, is there a motion for approval of our claim documents?
I will make that motion.
All right, second, any other discussion about them? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, anything else that needs to come before the board?
Yeah, I think you have a second amendment to the agreement with Westwater.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that completely. I don't even think I have it on here.
It's
You did
on the
not, we thought
agenda.
you were gonna add it, Columbo.
And you saw her passing it out.
Do you have a copy of it?
We did.
Oh, thank goodness. 'Cause, oh, I didn't know. I don't have it. It's sitting on my desk. Okay, so what we're doing with this, the agreement, so this was the construction site inspection for Tracy for the April Bridge project. So we had a little bit more, we just changed some numbers around. I don't know if you can see on the amendment there. So,
There are numbers for that.
They actually spent more time doing construction administration than they did the resident project
yes.
representative services. So they just want to increase the construction admin services by 10,000 and reduce the RPR services by 10,000. So the amounts are the same, but we need to do an amendment to change those because they are itemized out in the exhibit.
Line item.
Yeah.
Good catch.
So if you are amenable to that, I can recommend a motion
Please.
to approve the second amendment to the professional services contract with Westler Engineering, Inc. to increase the fees for construction administrative services by 10,000 and reduce the fees for resident project representative services by 10,000 to accurately reflect the time and compensation due for those services as presented, and to authorize the stormwater superintendent to sign the amendment in the board's behalf.
I will make that motion.
I will second. Any other discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. All right. Now, anything else that's coming for the board?
No,
You're done.
I'm done.
Okay,
Thank
all
you.
right.
Sure you're done.
Then we will be adjourned at whatever time it is, 4:16. Thank you.